There once lived a man whose strength could shake nations, a man chosen by God before he was even born. His name was Samson. Before Samson's birth, Israel was suffering. They had turned away from God, and for 40 long years they were ruled by their enemies, the Philistines. But one day, an angel appeared to a barren woman and told her she would have a son, a child set apart by God from birth. No razor would ever touch his head, for his long hair would be the secret sign of his covenant with God, the source of his supernatural strength. When Samson grew up, he became a man of incredible power. His strength wasn't like that of any warrior. It was divine. He could tear a lion apart with his bare hands. He could lift city gates and carry them uphill. He could crush armies single-handedly. He was unstoppable until love entered the story. Samson saw a Philistine woman in the city of Timnah and wanted to marry her. His parents warned him, saying, "Can't you choose a woman from your own people?" But Samson's heart was stubborn. He wanted what he wanted. What he didn't know was that this desire would lead him into the path of destruction and destiny. At his wedding feast, Samson was tricked by the Philistines through a riddle. They deceived him, and in his rage he struck down 30 men. The marriage fell apart and his heart turned bitter. Revenge consumed him. He burned the Philistines' crops, vineyards, and fields. When they retaliated, Samson struck back harder, killing 1,000 men with nothing but the jawbone of a donkey. The people feared him. The Philistines hated him. And yet deep inside, Samson was lonely. Then came Delilah, the woman whose beauty would become his downfall. She was hired by the Philistines to find out the secret of his strength. With her soft voice and sweet charm, she asked him, "Tell me, Samson, what makes you so strong?" At first, Samson played with her. He gave her false answers, but day after day she pressed him, until her words wore down his soul. Finally, in a moment of weakness, Samson told her the truth. "If my hair is cut, my strength will leave me." That night, while he slept on her lap, Delilah called for the Philistine men. They cut his hair, and in an instant, the mighty Samson became as weak as any man. They captured him, gouged out his eyes, and threw him into prison. The man who once terrified nations now ground grain in chains, blind, humiliated, and broken. But in that darkness, something powerful happened. Samson remembered who he truly was. His hair began to grow again, and so did his faith. One day the Philistines gathered in a great temple to celebrate their victory. They brought Samson out to mock him before their gods and thousands of people. They didn't know this was the moment God had been waiting for. Samson prayed one last prayer. "Lord, remember me. Strengthen me just once more, that I may avenge myself on these enemies." He placed his hands on the 2 pillars that held up the temple, and with all his might he pushed. The pillars cracked, the ground shook. The entire building collapsed, crushing everyone inside, including Samson himself. In his death, Samson destroyed more enemies than he had in his life. He had fallen many times, but in the end, he fulfilled his purpose, because even the strongest fall. But true power comes from remembering who gave you strength in the first place. And that is the story of Samson, the man who lost everything but found redemption in his final breath. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful Bible stories told like never before.